Top of the morning. Everybody feeling this morning, man. Late night still for me, baby. So that's why I say welcome to the late night show. If you're just tuning in, I'm your host, the only, the one and only, the sharp one. Man, it's been real crazy, boy, in these streets. Normally, we kick off some very informative things, and I like to kick game, but like, man, this stuff with people. I don't even know how I want to start this one because this one is just insane because I've said it before to people, right? Like I say it all the time. I'm like, dog, if somebody tell you, right, that they don't mind, hey, they will snitch, they will tell, they will not withhold information that they feel like goes against their moral or their law or how they feel in their minds, and I've tried to tell people, I'm like, it's bad enough that you don't know who would say what about you behind your back or try to put you in a tough spot, but I'm like, this guy has let it be known. And you know what, man? Like I said, this ain't knocking him. This ain't talking bad. I'm just speaking the facts. When this guy has sat there and, a certain person, he's sat there and he's told you like, hey, I will tell on you. You know what I mean? Like, hey, I find that more respectful than a person that act like they down or, they actually with the program and then, you end up finding out they done told on your ass later. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I find it kind of crazy, man, just with that whole situation that I'm hearing with Flacco and Munchie B. I don't know where some people get off like working with some people, and I don't know if I want to say it's confine something into that person or getting comfortable where you ain't really tripping. Oh, that's just whoop-de-whoop. They ain't gonna say nothing. I can't really myself. I can't allow that choice to land in another person's hands. I can't, especially when they sit there and they tell you what they own from the jump. I mean, this isn't just a person that will, tell on you if you did something to him. That's inevitable. That's gonna happen. But if he feels like he's heard something that goes against law, his moral, or feels like that just doesn't sit right with me, he's not only gonna make content about it, he's gonna tell about it. So I mean, it's just crazy how like I just don't get how niggas be so appalled, or just so caught off guard or caught by surprise and shocked. It holds really no shock value. We kind of know what people do now. If you've been around the internet and the multiverse of streamers and influencers and whatever the fuck you want to call them, however it goes, right? Like if you've been around all that, you kind of know who's playing their cards and how they're playing them, right? I would think. So you would kind of know like, hey, this person doesn't really get down like this. This person does all of this. Like you got to kind of know who you around, especially if you've worked in buildings with them multiple days, like all that type of shit, man. You got to watch who you getting comfortable around. I'm just saying, like, that boy is in too much street business, and I feel like the reason that he is because everybody thinks it's funny when he comes around, and he'll say certain stuff about certain situations, and then y'all try to correct him. Oh well, that didn't happen, and then he ends up getting a stolen truth or whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? He gets his quick fix to be able to go and spin it and make it to what he wants to make it. Like I said, I can't really blame him because he's let it be known how he is from the dribble, you know? It's not really a Bush's baked beans secret here. I mean, like I said, I just find it fascinating that, you see a lot of people like really tripping out, like, oh man, I can't believe he's doing this. I'm like, I can't. I mean, like I said, you hang out with Flock, man, things need to end. If you plan on going to do something, things need to end with him around dinner. Man, as soon as the tacos and a couple Coronas stop, hey man, it's time to let's just go off about our business. I damn sure wouldn't sit there and let him just bury into the books. That's crazy. That's what I find kind of appalling. I'm like, well, shit, why does he, whether it's true or not, he's obviously comfortable to say it because he feels like he's gotten some stem of the truth. You gotta watch who you talk to in the world, man. You can't just be talking around everybody. Not that comfortable. I don't care who the fuck they are, really. If you don't know them and you really don't have that type of relationship with them to where you can hold them accountable in your own right, if I was you, I probably wouldn't say certain stuff. And that's just, just some advice to my man Munchie B. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, me and him, we don't know each other like that, but shit, street nigga to street nigga, shit, I would think, and when I seen the little shit where you was like, he's trying to bait me or trying to get me to say something, he feels like it's already too late. He feels like he's already gotten you baited shit by just even being on the phone and him feeling like you entertaining it by telling him, well, what you talking about? I don't know, you just gotta watch people, man. Long story short, you gotta watch who you talk to in the world or what you talk to them about. I just don't feel like certain conversations need to be had at with certain people. That shit is insane to me. I just find it crazy because it's gonna cause a lot of problems and it's gonna get worse before it gets any better. That man's on there giving up detectives' phone numbers and he has no problem with helping, the law enforcement. And you know what? Hey man, that's fine. No one needs to knock that. He's not like that. So I'm not upset with him about that either. That's the kind of guy he is. He's not like that. Y'all have opened up the books for this boy. And when he went in there and he put his glasses on and he started taking notes down, niggas wasn't paying attention to that. He's soaking it all up like a sponge. He's acting like he's cool with it, but he shits on gang members and street niggas all the time. I mean, that's majority of his content if he's not getting, content off of niggas, wanting to talk shit and them entertaining the things that he's saying. He's like, oh, well, if you're entertaining it, that means that some of the shit that I'm saying must be right. I must be hitting home somewhere. Yeah, they was just talking about the Draco joint, law enforcement. I seen that too. That's what made me start seeing more of it. And I'm like, well, where's all this stemming from? Man, it is all this internet streaming shit. The police don't have to do really anything because people start running their mouths. This is how Flacco's game is, right? Like, and this is how he moves it, and it works every time. He'll sit there and say something completely off or wrong about a situation that may have happened in the street, and then it's somebody that be like, well, no, that ain't the way it happened. It went down like this. I was there. And that's how he gets it. So really, he feels like he's not even really snitching. He's just getting the person to snitch on themselves. I don't know. That's how I break it down. That's how I see it. I don't really I'm clear-headed about it all. I mean, you can see the shit clear as day. Yeah, I'm just kicking some real game, man. Like, hey, with no hate, no, I'm not on anybody's side in the mix. I just look at it like, hey, Munchie B, he ain't got no business even dealing with that with Flacco. And you know what's so crazy is because Flacco knows that. That boy knows that shit. Hell yeah. Shit, he knows, man, why these niggas even fuck with me? Yeah, we're gonna talk about the Pooh Shiesty joint too, for sure. But I look at it like this. Somebody said Flacco's setting himself up for failure in the near future. I mean, not necessarily. He's leaving a paper trail to let it be known who's not liking him or who has a problem with him. He's leaving that, what you would call, the evidence behind. He's letting it be known these are the people that I have problems with, and he's making videos about them. I don't think Flacco's really setting himself up. I think Flacco's trying to get a lot of other people fucked off if they came playing with him. I'm just saying, if you pay attention, it's all in color. He's letting it be known. He's leaving a paper trail. This is the person that has a problem with me. He doesn't like me, and he doesn't like me because of this. This person has a problem with me. He says he wants to do something to me because of this and that, and this is what happened. He's letting that shit he's leaving it. And he's fucking painting the picture in full detail. And I'm not saying that he's invincible. None of that. I'm just saying. I think that he's leaving that trail though. It's not gonna be too hard to get with anybody behind it because he's leaving that trail, homie. He knows what he's doing. He's playing it safe. Like that's what he's doing. Just in case niggas get funny with him in the tickets and want to play funny with him and do something to him. Hey, if that nigga can't speak tomorrow, his videos will. And I just say this in general, like, man, if y'all fuck with people and y'all don't even be knowing who y'all be dealing with. Know who you're messing with, man. That's all. Like, everybody acts shocked. Oh, I didn't know this person was gonna do this, or they were gonna say all that. Man, you put too much trust in their hands. Come on, man. This boy putting together full-blown, detailed videos. Not just speaking about it, putting people's faces in it. It's a fuck. Hey, motherfucker can make more money than me from it all they want to. I don't want to be a part of that, boy. I'll pass. Shit, nigga. Give a fuck, nigga. I'll pass. I'll be fucked up. I'll go through everything in the world. I don't want to go through that, though. I'm cool, boy. You get them people on your back, that shit, hey, that's not a good feeling. Shit. They can make way more money than me. Hey, I see what niggas gotta go through for that. I'm cool. I don't want to be nothing even a part of that shit. Money not everything at that point. Not when it go against you or it can fuck you over in the long run and it hurts you. Man, fuck that shit. It ain't everything then at that point. I'm cool. That's just the growth within me. I'm cool on that shit, man. I've done that before. I've caught my cases, my lickings. I've went through all that shit before, man. I don't owe that shit nothing no more. Shit, I owe myself, if anything. Yeah, shit. If I can keep that, I'll be okay. Shit, I made it this far. I don't need shit. Because look what the type of shit it can put you in. Yeah, you can make money off of saying a lot of shit that people find crazy that you may have done, right? Or people talk like they currently do. But look what it gets you in the end. And these police already let you know, hey, we're getting most of our info and intel off of these podcasts and these streams and things that people are doing. They don't really gotta do much no more. I'm just being real. Like, they really don't. It's not, they don't have to fucking, man, the time starts ticking the moment they arrive. Shit, they don't even gotta arrive. They just be like, well, let's start getting on such and such them shit, because I'm sure they're talking about it. And somebody's gonna say something that's gonna lead to something that's just gonna start unraveling everything. They get pretty much free, almost free money, some of them these days, that know how to work within these systems. Yeah. Yeah, this Karen shit is crazy. Well, see, Flacco's smart, right? He's up the ante. He's really like upped it some to where that's why he's going a little crazier on it too. He's no longer in LA like that. He no longer resides there. So all the shit he doing, boy, remote. It ain't even nowhere even near there. He understands, I'm sure he understands the severity and the magnitude of the situation. Yeah, it's really unfortunate, man. It really is. Because I don't want to see nobody have no problems. You know, whatever happens just happens in a natural way, if that's what's going to happen. Fate is fate, right? But man, this nigga's helping the hand. He's twisting fate. And I just feel like it's probably best. Maybe this is just me thinking, like I said, clear mind. Hey, leave that shit the fuck alone. Leave that nigga alone, bruh. It ain't even worth it. Hardest thing you can fight in life ain't no nigga, boy. It's a case. Long story, I'm gonna do what I want to do though. You hear me? And if you don't like it, church, you can slide. Respectfully. I'll say that with respect, church, nothing but love. Appreciate you. Have an amazing night. Man, I don't blame none of these podcasters or streamers. These people are not like that. That's the problem. They're not like that. They're not built like that. So when you see something happen to them, hell yeah, they stand right on camera and say, hey, get the police on the phone. They're that serious. Can you get the cops on the phone? Cops need to be here. Like, man, straight the fuck up. They're not dealing with it like how people want them to. Crazy. Man, it's like, man, hey, call the cops. We're all waiting here. Don't let them leave. I want to press charges. And then everybody be like, oh, man, what did you expect? They're not there for that. They think shit talking and just doing shit to people, you can just go do that and there's no repercussion. If there is, hey, we need to get the police involved. Real shit. And I'm not, and you know, it doesn't make me laugh at it or make me feel any way because I'm like, shit, I never saw any of them like that. So for some people to call other people snitches, you got the motherfucking nerve. You can't, that's how. You knew. Oh, they snitching. Nah. They not. They just being who the fuck they were and you decided to be around them. Well, yeah, you know, back in the day, you know, yeah, they did. That's all they had was radio. But this ain't radio no more. People are putting visual with verbal. You know, talk used to just be talk. People like to see things now. So if you can paint the picture, man, in a way where it can get 10 people to believe, 15, 20 people to believe, that shit spread like cancer. That shit spread like cancer, and it don't even have to be the truth. All you gotta do is just get somebody to believe. I've had people make up all types of shit on me. Boy, that shit happens all the time. Shit don't even be true. But you can get some dummies to believe, and if you can, that'll spread the wildfire. That's the way it goes. You just gotta, man, take a little spark, hey, get that motherfucking ember going. That motherfucker can spread. And I think people do that shit on purpose, right? Because they're like, hey, they want you to deal with that more than fighting with them and winning. They want you to really have to go stand up for yourself more. Now you're dealing with this problem. You're not even really dealing with them. You're just dealing with some shit that they said. Yeah, bullshit sells, you know? Absolutely. Sad, just the whole situation. Because I just don't want to see nothing, because a lot of this shit I'm sure is made up, man. A lot of this shit could be spun. You know, to me, that's the internet. I don't believe shit I hear. I believe nothing of what I hear, and I believe half of what I see. I'm just being real. Like, I don't, People like to put the spins on shit, and they know there's a lot of stupid motherfuckers out here that's gonna believe. Yeah, this shit. My says that's man, you got niggas out here that they ain't even gonna snitch on you about what you gonna do to them or what you have done to them. Boy, they talk about shit they just know about you. Like, oh yeah, this is what you done? Okay, bet. I'm gonna talk about it. Get some people to come in and knocking at your door. JC, I appreciate you, man. Much love to you. It's a form of swatting, man. Shit don't even have to be true. But hey, just to get somebody at your door about it, boy, people be feeling fucking accomplished. Dead ass. People feel accomplished from that shit. Oh yeah, man, I got somebody to show up at their door. Oh my God, this shit is crazy. Just to get somebody beating your shit down right at the door. Boop, 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 open up. We just want to ask you some questions. You ain't got shit to do with nothing, but just because somebody painted a vivid picture of that shit, now you got them knocking at your shit. Fuck all that. And niggas be thinking that shit funny, like they won't get beat the fuck up behind that type of shit. Like, it's weird, homie. But people think it's funny. It's child's play. It's a lot of kids out here. There's a lot of grown-ass people that are like really adults that do child fifth, sixth grader ass shit. People just want to see you fucked up. People feel like they have the key to your life. And they use the internet as a tool to do so. That's their number one tool. Appreciate you, Cody. You have a good morning as well. Yeah, Flocko will tell people where he live at. Ain't nothing gonna happen to that boy. He's making sure it's out there, and there's a lot of people, we can get off of him about it, just there's a lot of people that do that shit, you know what I'm saying? Hey, they're making those videos for a reason. It's a little bit of insurance, baby. A little bit of insurance, that's all it is. Praise. Nigga, I'm gonna say this coolly to you again and respectfully. Just shut the fuck up, okay? Go grow. Go be great. You go do that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't want to talk about what y'all niggas bitches did to y'all tonight. I don't. I don't want to talk about how your bitch does you bad, but you're still laying in the bed next to the bitch. I don't want to talk about that tonight. I don't. I do it all the time for you. I'm always at your beck and call when it comes to it, and I'm always there to answer it. Well, shit, right now, hey, man, I'm trying to have a very teachable moment to where you need to watch who the fuck you deal with. Because I've always noticed a lot of people get into a lot of shit by dealing with others. So what needs to happen is people need to really pick their friends a little bit better. Don't let your picker be broken. Sometimes you got to give people an example. These are the examples. The fuck? Like, what are we on here? Watch who you talk to in the world, man. Because you don't know who's trying to clock you and trying to figure out your business for whatever reason. Not everybody's intentions are pure, baby. And people turn your sad shit against you all the time. Just saying. People love to use your sad shit against you, or what they think or deems sad in your life. I said, send the police to Flacco's house. Call the police and tell them you're worried about him and give him a wellness check. Man, he's gonna invite him in. You guys need anything? Shit, you doing him a favor. Why send him there? He doesn't feel any way about that. Y'all crazy. The fuck does he care about any of that shit? He don't. Shit, yeah, send him. Why not? He's gonna sit there and try to figure out how to, hey, yeah, man, they're just, that's an offense. It's a crime to call the prank like call for police. Say, sure, why are they bringing up old cases? Because, man, nobody has anything else to fucking do. Nothing. Listen, man, as people who are content creators who make anything like that, they understand that drama sells. You can only keep it cool briefly. Then you got to get some shit going. Something's got to stir up. He'd work with the police to find out, hey, who was playing them games. Like, yeah, you need to get on them. Yeah, you got the police be like, yeah, I've been working with him all month. Shit, we don't need to check on him. We just talked to him earlier. One of our colleagues had dinner with him via Skype. And I'm sure the boy, he ain't got no felonies, no type of nothing. That boy got some nice pistols. I'm sure he does. He got some nice Edos. I'm sure some nice things. Legal. He got some nice ones. He wants somebody to come playing with him. He's trying it. That boy is ghetto knocking. What's your favorite quote you've heard or lived by? Learn from other people's mistakes and not just your own. Very simple. Learn from other people's mistakes and not just your own. I want to make sure I said that clear for y'all. You know what I'm saying? People be like, man, what about you? You're going to just make mistakes regardless, though. You have to understand. That's why I said, hey, learn from not just your own mistakes. Learn from other people's. It'll save you a lot of headache, a lot of drag in a brown paper bag. Especially from situations like this. I learn from other people's mistakes. Yeah, I don't want to be in that, so maybe I probably shouldn't do that. Somebody said Flacco needs to stay. I was at Ray Max. He said Flacco needs to stay as law-abiding, upstanding citizen and not get caught up in a world he don't fully know. Well, why would he not? He's allowed into it and he makes money off of it. Who's going to stop that? Hey, there's a little bit of danger in jobs. You know? People that may work on oil rigs and in oceans and shit, them oil rigs out there and shit like that. Hey, there's some pretty dangerous jobs out there. Shit, somebody's got to do them. That's how he looks at it. Shit, he's got a job like everybody else. Jobs can be dangerous. I mean, I'm sure for police officers, firefighters, just people have to endure certain. Hey, man, jobs can be dangerous. He's not doing anything out of the ordinary. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, his job is dangerous too. There's a million. Not trying to exaggerate, but there's hundreds of jobs that are dangerous. You know what I mean? Like shit, he ain't doing nothing out of pocket. Yeah, if you're just tuning in, you just tapped in, welcome. Like, comment, subscribe, share, do your shit. I think the point that we were making was, where you walked in at was, learn from other people's mistakes and not just your own, man. I just be watching what people be doing. And I'm like, yeah, that don't look like that shit work out too swell. Hey, y'all motherfuckers like it. I love it. Well, I think why a lot of people make mistakes, and more than they probably should, is because you got a lot of people that think they know everything already, so you can't tell them shit. And you damn sure can't tell them shit if they don't like you or they don't feel. You could be really giving them some game, but if they feel like you ain't somebody, everybody starts off as a stranger. And I noticed that people really frown upon anybody that they don't want to take no game from it. No, you're not my people. You're not nobody. I know, hey man, you can learn something from everybody, man. From anybody. You can learn from anybody, baby. Shit, you ain't gotta, don't always take it like, oh, well, I don't know you. I don't need to fucking listen to you. Fuck you. And that's people's attitude real quick. Like, it's like, damn, hey, you can learn something from everybody, man. Just take it, hey, take it in and take in what you can use. Take in what works for you. You might not be able to use all of it, but shit, there might be a little ingredient in there that you can throw in your pot of gumbo you've been making. Man, that boy would love shit to be a part of taking down a bite out of crime, or taking a bite out of crime and taking that a piece of gap, a reasonably sized, putting a reasonably sized gap into LA, homie, or into California, or the West Coast, period. Oh, shit. Man, y'all better than me. I'm just giving some game because, you know, I worked with him, so I can say something. I worked with him for a while. We worked together, and I'm being real with you, homie. You gotta know what to say around some people. You gotta know what not to. I'm not mad at his formula. He always let it be known. Shit, we used to get off stream sometimes and he'd be like, nah, I probably wouldn't say nothing. We get off stream, that nigga be like, Sharp, you know I'm telling my ass off on that shit. Fuck these niggas. They gonna be quick to say, man, fuck these niggas. Hell yeah, I'm telling you. I would just laugh like, man, he crazy. And just walk off. But I knew even in the joke, that shit was the truth. So I said, so this Flacco stink? No, he don't, bro. No. I feel like that shit I'm sure people want to know that, but that's childish. No, he doesn't. Not at all. Like, no. I'll tell you one thing that used to get on my nerves is roast about them fucking mandals. Bro, you need to throw the mandals away. No, but no bullshit, man. Y'all gotta watch who y'all be talking to in the world. Stop thinking everybody your friend just because you see them all the time. And not everybody your friend just because you see him all the time. What y'all think about that situation with Gucci Man and Pooh Shiesty? That shit's crazy. If that shit check out right there, if it check out, damn, that's fucked up, man. But man, my buddy Pooh Shiesty gonna be cooked, gang. Like, damn, my nigga, you just got out the feds, bruh. I heard how they was talking on that shit. That wasn't cool at all. I'm like, oh man. They was like, yeah, if it was like he shouldn't possess a gun, he knows. I mean, we all know this, but that's what y'all trying to push the issue on, trying to say, yeah, he held and allegedly held an AK and all this extra shit. I'm like, man, that is not what I would want my nigga name wrapped up in while you just got out and trying to get your shit right, bruh. They not playing with niggas. I'm telling you, homie, like, I'm gonna say this, man, like, sometimes, and then like people be like, well, these guys are all having money. I'm starting to think like that should be true when they say, man, rappers really don't be getting the money like they used to, like that. Niggas still be resorting to street ways. Like, man, bro, if you gonna make it and get some bread, bro, it's time to put the gangster shit down sometimes, homie, and go get your money. You can only spend so much of that shit in jail, nigga. You can't really spend much. Yeah, I seen the whole video and shit. And like I said, this shit's just unfortunate because if that shit check out, man, they gonna sit Buddy down. I don't think we gonna see him again. Hell yeah. Talking about signing a contract. You not gonna get, man, listen. Gucci Man, first and foremost, they say that ain't even him no more. I believe that's still him. I can see where it can look fucked up, but let's keep it all the way honest. You know, that's Gucci. And to be real, see, that's the shit right there. Gucci done surpassed it. That's why he has the money that he has. And that money that he had, that 2 million people say he was showing, that shit was, I believe that video was old. That ain't even nothing new. Gucci wouldn't get on there and conspire to put money out into the streets to get somebody what you call gone. I don't, let's be logical here, people. That's stupid as fuck. That don't even go together. Could be. Yo Gotti, man, got a lot of them artists, you know, pays them well. I don't know what 1017's looking like these days, but the roster's looking a little scarce. The roster's looking a little scary. You got the one little boy, he don't know if he want to be a girl or a boy. So sorry, Mister, if I had it mixed up. I just want to get you right. You know, Walker, like shit, he ain't even shit. And that was, to me, that was who really was moving with Gucci. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was fucking with him. You know? OJ the Juice Man, like just being around just that camp and just having niggas that was just fucking with him. His camp don't really look too big no more. Not saying he ain't homies with niggas, but just ain't nobody screaming that shit with him. Yeah, that shit looking real scarce over there. He ain't really got no help. So I go back to say this. I can see why he probably wasn't so keen or so quick to sign any type of paperwork to, release Pooh Shiesty so he can allegedly go to Yo Gotti for 15 million or go wherever he wanted to go. Right, Walking and Gucci probably did business in damn near 15 years, exactly. So it's kind of like there's not really no who's gonna stand up. He wasn't trying to let him go. Whatever happened, you can't put, and if that was true, you can't put guns. Come on, dog. We gotta be smart. You can't put guns in the mix and get a nigga to sign anything. This is not, the '90s death row era. It's not. And I heard all this shit too. They was saying they was robbing him, robbed Gucci. Shit, man, unscrewed the earrings off the earring backs off the earrings, taking it out of his ears. I'm like, that shit crazy. Yeah, I don't know, Eric. I don't know what's being said over there. I'm sure somebody always got something to say. It's cool. Shit. Yeah, but if that happened, yeah, that's fucked up. And if there, I'm not saying Pooh Shiesty did anything because I don't know what happened. Wasn't there nothing? But if they're trying to connect him. Just even he was even in the room, like nigga in the room. They want him. You wasn't supposed to be around nothing. That's how they looking at it, and they gonna try to cook Brody. You ain't talking about no little 9 in the room. They talking about, boy, real weapons in the motherfucking room. I hope that shit ain't true. I hope this shit's just a hiccup and this shit's just being blown out of proportion. I really do. Man, the earring backs, man. Talking about they unscrewing them motherfuckers out of his ear like, yeah, come here. We need all that. I don't see Pooh Shiesty doing that though. Robbing for what? You having money. I don't see that happening. I think it's all drag. I think it's bullshit. No, I don't think Gucci said anything to him. I think what happened was the police, they pulled that footage. Because obviously you see the footage is circling around like there's footage of something happening. So, and I'm sure there's pieces that's being left out of it. But I'm sure that the police have gotten all that footage out of that because there was cameras everywhere in that motherfucker. From what I hear, there's cameras all over the studio. So, I'm sure there's hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of equipment in there. You better have some fucking cameras. No, I get that there might be a cameraman that was there or whatever, but I don't think that's what they going off of. They going off of the eye in the sky. Well, yeah, like people saying like it's white cameraman, I'm saying, the tail. I'm like, shit. Somebody from Gucci Camp called 911. Hey, once again, like I said earlier, you can't expect everybody to move like you move. Gucci could even say, allegedly, hey, don't call the police. You can't stop somebody from calling them if they were there or felt a part of some type of threatening situation, especially because not everybody's built like that. Especially. That's once again to know who you're around. Like, I'm sure man Gucci got millions, homie. He don't gotta go get the homie from around the corner no more to hold the camera. Let's keep that shit a band. I just gotta say it. He ain't getting the homies no more. Niggas try that. That shit don't really work out too long. We know how that shit go. You can't really hire your friends. You can try, yeah, work for a little while, but then there's always some bullshit. It just never works out. So I don't see him having a whole bunch of people there that wouldn't call the police and they feel like they were a part of a threatening situation. I don't think this was over no jewelry. And I know for a fact, I don't believe that. I don't believe that Pooh Shiesty robbed Gucci Man. I don't. Like to take his jewelry and shit. No. That's like, this shit sound like it was like whatever was going on was over a contract. I don't think this is over no jewelry. That's broke nigga shit. So whoever was in the building, if that did pop off, I don't believe that was Pooh Shiesty that did that. I believe that shit was just some thirsty ass nigga taking advantage of the situation, seizing the opportunity, a stolen moment. Niggas trying to figure out this contract situation is what it sound like to me. I'm just being real, right? Like, it doesn't sound like that robbery shit, that shit's just extra. Somebody pulled some bullshit in the mix of all that. I don't believe it was him. But of course, whatever's going on around this, that's the magnitude of the situation, right? That's the main event. That's the main fight. So whatever happens under that's going to be blamed on, hey, it's all going to be stemming from it. It's, oh yeah, that's who did it. Those are the two most populous niggas in the room. They're the main event. Yeah, or like you know what I'm saying, the kidnapping shit or whatever. Like, I'm like, I don't know what happened with anything of anything, but I just feel like that jewelry shit was just a plus. Somebody pulled that and seized a stolen moment, if you ask me. That's. And I'm sure there is some truth to. Now, what I will find truth in is I'm sure there's truth that Pooh Shiesty probably did want out of his contract to seize new opportunity or bigger opportunity. But like I said, when you look at 10-17, the whole team is scarce than a motherfucker. It's not really much there left. So shit, he's trying to Pooh Shiesty's a name. That's I would say the biggest artist that's fucking with him right now, that's over there right now. Yeah, that's unfortunate, man. That's some fucked up shit. Because I'm gonna be real, like if there's a will, there's a way. Man, there's a million ways out of a chokehold. You know, a nigga just gotta find one way. But the way niggas like to operate is, let the emotions move now instead of letting your head tell you later. Have patience, figure it out. Especially when it's some business at hand. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, man, a contract, you can figure that shit out. It can get figured out, man, straight up. It's nice. Something to drink. Like I said, man, you know, I feel like if there's a will, there's a way. Everything is a conversation away. Just with niggas, man, conversations, especially people who've known each other. That's the problem. Your friendships are more on the table than the business. So the way probably Pooh's looking at that contract, like, nigga, fuck that contract. You know what's up? Gucci probably like, well, shit, I'm not letting you out of this, so it really don't matter. And I do agree with that. Yeah. Nowadays, man, there's lawyers, man. It ain't the Wild West. It's not fucking, it doesn't have to be Armageddon. It doesn't have to, you know what I'm saying, fall on a gladiator's sparring match, homie, in the mixture of it all. You can really just go get the paperwork right and figure this shit out. It's not a jacket, it's a shirt. But thank you. Man, you ain't gotta be the richest nigga. You ain't gotta be the most book smart nigga to see, hey man, You could have took care of business in a whole different format of that, because, hey, I just got out of jail. I don't give a fuck. I wouldn't even want to be in the building. Hey, man, let the lawyers handle that shit. If I know it's going to come to that, because guess what? That shit's going to fade back on me more than it is anybody. Because I did just get out. Like, I just served Fed time, homie. Like, I can't really be in the mix of that type of shit right now. There's too many cameras and there's too many motherfucking mouths. You say Gucci better up security? No, all Gucci has to do is he's gonna just stop being around niggas altogether. You don't see him at none of that shit no more, no way. You see him in fucking baseball, basketball games, football games. You see that nigga at some other shit, Met Galas and shit. Listen, man, his tax bracket changes, so does his surroundings. He was just trying to keep his situation whole, because I'm sure he knows that, hey, his 1017 ain't really doing that much. Pooh Shiesty was gone. Shit, hey, he's out. I need to get something out of this. And that nigga Pooh Shiesty probably like, man, fuck that. I don't want to be here no more. I don't know. I don't feel like Gucci forced his hand. I just feel like, hey, there's probably some more money on the table than what Gucci talking about right now. And I don't think Gucci ain't paying him. I'm sure he got some bread. But shit, when you hear about something bigger that's waiting for you on the other side, and you're like, damn, the only thing that stands in between me and that opportunity is these few pieces of fucking thin-ass white pieces of paper. Shit, yeah, that's going to frustrate anybody. That's gonna frustrate anybody. Anybody that's gonna get a little uptight about that, man. Especially when they're like, "Damn, I'm making $3 million up over here, but shit, I can go make 15 to 20 million over here right now." But they're like, "Nah, we just can't let you out right now because he's needed." I don't know how far that need will run right now. And in the situation, because I'm sure this has definitely changed some relationships, but that's why he probably wasn't being let out within this contract. I'm just looking at the matters, the table of contents. That's all. You know, I'm like, shit, that's probably why he let him out. Like, shit, you need it over here right now. Yeah, and to hear niggas going live with Gucci Man's chains, like, this is how burnt out. I'm gonna say this: any nigga that do shit like that, you deserve whatever happens to you. Come on, homie. You deserve whatever happens to you. To take whatever you gonna take and then go and post it on live, like, yeah, nigga, look, like, who does this stupid ass shit? No smart thief. No smart man that ever tried to move in an outlaw way ever said or did. It's like you niggas, you know why? Because, and this is how I know clout really is a drug, man. You might not be able to feel it on the table or nothing like that, or see it at hand, but it's done and it's felt and people get high off of it. It's real shit. Clout's a hell of a drug, man. People like that adrenaline rush of it. Oh, people are looking at me. It's like, man, at what expense? At what expense is all I'm saying. That ain't worth it. There's a possibility. He wasn't there for Shiesty in jail. Didn't do a lot for him. Just wants to get out of the contract. Nigga like, fuck that. Like, you have to think about it. At this point, Gucci Mane's not a name anymore. It's a brand. It's bigger than Gucci Mane. That nigga's got a different type of bread. That's a different type of tax bracket. People need to understand that. He ain't just dealing with every nigga. And I promise you, after this, I'm sure, and throughout all this just changed a lot. He probably already wasn't dealing with niggas, and then to have to go through this or whatever the fuck happened in the studio, I'm sure he's about to call quits on a lot of that shit. He really don't need it. So I said, so do you think that one of Shiesty's homies is gonna tell? Good question. I don't think it's gonna be one of Shiesty's homies that say anything. I think it's gonna be some of Gucci Mane's entourage. Cause see, this ain't about homies anymore for Gucci Mane. It's about entourages, man. Once again, tax bracket changes. You have entourages. You know what happens within entourages? The faces switch the fuck out. That doesn't mean that people are friends like this, just an entourage, just people that are just kind of around. And when they go, they go. So I wouldn't even say like I get Shiesty probably really had homies around. You know what I'm saying? Him, I don't think Gucci had really any homies like that around. Most of the people that's around him is entourages anymore. Shit, Shiesty's supposed to be his homies, and we're supposed to be the people that he fuck with. I mean, obviously that ain't it, so. Oh, the game's changed 100%. Absolutely. Like I said, I think the stealing shit, that shit's dragging minute. That's why niggas put it on live. That's like I said, that was just some extra little messy bullshit. It wasn't, that shit didn't have nothing to do with the tables at hand. The content at hand, the context. I don't see that. I just don't. I don't think that shit had anything to do with it. That was some broke nigga shit. That was just a stolen moment. Literally. If the security guard told, he's a fucking citizen. Bro, he ain't got regular people. These people have, listen, security guards, real ones, they got credentials. They got shit like that shit's a living for them. They really file taxes and do all that shit off that shit. So if something happens and something like that shit can go against them, they can lose shit. Because, they're getting questioned. If there's anybody that's getting questioned the most out that shit, it is a security guard. Anybody that was there that's supposed to be overseeing the situation. They get asked the most shit. And if that shit sound like they wasn't doing their job or not being insertive at times they were supposed to be, that shit can really jeopardize what they got going on. They won't be doing it on a legitimate note. They'll just be watching for people on the side trying to make some quick cash, because it won't be it won't be on a legitimate standpoint. I think that kidnapping shit is gonna unravel. I think that's just to help whatever happens stick. If it did happen, that's what I'm saying. You got to remember, charges unravel. They don't just stay the same. Unless you have no representation, you're just kind of like just going with the flow or whatever, and you don't even care. You don't even want to even give your public defender or public pretender even a little bit of information. Shit, yeah, you're gonna catch something close to it, but with having representation, legal counsel, proper legal counsel, going through certain shit, that shit unravels, man. Will Gucci press charges? I don't think Gucci Man has to press charges in this situation. Like we said earlier, he has an entourage, and there's people that's probably that means that they don't even have any kind. They owe each other no type of loyalty. So even if he doesn't want that to happen, whoever was in that entourage, they can do whatever the fuck they want to do. They don't have to deal with him. They were just there, like we said, a cameraman or a security guard, whoever. These people are people that are interchangeable. They're not there for a long time. You know what I'm saying? They could just be, they're just there for a job. And let's remember too, the state can pick up charges by themselves if they feel like they have enough substantial evidence. Gucci won't have to do shit. If those cameras and they feel like they see enough within these cameras or these videos or whatever, you gotta remember, they'll take that shit on their own tip. Shit, it won't have, was it Roderick Davis? I think that's Gucci Man's name, I believe, or something like that. It's not gonna be that versus him. It's gonna be the state of where he did this shit. Hey, the state of Georgia versus whoop-de-whoop. Because that means the state picked up the charges. They don't even have to have nothing to do with him no more. Listen, the courts understand that. The courts understand not everybody's trying to be involved or do all the extra shit, but they got to keep these courts and these people paid. Shit, we'll pick up the charges if that shit looks substantial. Straight up. That's what they do. State got them in the normal cases. State got fucking, and this shit probably go Fed. Shit, Fed got them anytime they want to. But I'm sure, shit, state does, man, anywhere from up to 30 days. If it's like more of a domestic, like just, civil type of regular schmegular for them to pick it up. It's something simple as a DV, and I'm sure they got up to a year to figure this shit out for something that might be what they deem as heinous. It's all about what they want to do. State might kick it upstairs to the feds. Feds might be like, I ain't gonna lie, they're gonna want to touch that. Normally when it's some shit that they're like, it's not big enough, they kick the shit back downstairs. But I'm sure this won't even be a state. This will be a United States on the paper. United States versus whoop-de-whoop. That's government, boy. Yeah, you there. Yeah, and he's on federal parole. Oh, they're definitely picking it up. You said they took that man's wedding ring and they made it too personal. Well, let me tell you something, sweetheart. Let's calm that down real quick. If somebody's robbing somebody, right? There's no understand of like moral principle, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna leave your wedding ring. When a motherfucker takes everything, they gonna take everything. It ain't about the wedding ring, man. That shit can be replaced. Unless it was something that was passed down from your great granddaddy's grandmama's grandmama, I can understand, like, even then, you know what I'm saying, like, it had a meaning, but people don't even wear that shit. Now people who's having money, they buying big ass rocks and shit, man, shit. He got insurance on that motherfucker. Shit, that motherfucker, if he don't get it back, that bitch will be replaced. Same look and all. His wife will go back and go make the same one with the same feeling and everything to it. Hell, even make it better. This one will have more meaning to it. People make up all types of shit to make it okay. Yeah, wedding ring, I don't think he gives a fuck about no, man, shit. Man, him and his wife, I'm sure, you know, they're happy that he has his life. You give a fuck about that shit? That shit don't matter. Yeah. Now, what'll make the jewelry something is if it was done and somebody got killed or murdered or something like that, really severely injured. And that shit'll matter, but that shit don't, like you say, that's something like a gross misdemeanor. Like, that shit can get figured out. Yeah, but for Pooh Shiesty, I don't give a fuck how it happened. If whatever took place to what they trying to say, that man wasn't supposed to be in the building. I get it. Your feelings tell you now. Your emotions, they tell you now. But you have to allow your mind to tell you later. Best outlook I can have to it. Like, you have to let your mind tell you later, man. That ain't gonna put me in a good situation. Real shit. So was Dolph signed in 1017? I don't think so. Dolph was independent, wasn't he? Dolph did his own thing, if I'm not mistaken. PRE is his shit, right? I'm about to say, like, that's what I'm saying. I was like, no, he wasn't with no 1017. Dolph had his own shit, PRE shit. He was independent. You know what, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really count people's affiliations because just because a nigga went to go do a tour at a college don't mean that he went there. Just because a nigga went and did a tour at Morehouse don't mean that, oh, he's Morehouse. I'm saying, no, you just seen him around there and they was talking about it, maybe thinking about it, but shit, it's all about where a motherfucker land. Mm-hmm. R.I.P. to Dolph, man, real shit. but that shit unfortunate. Buddy just got out. Like, damn. You just hit the streets, gang. And if I'm not mistaken, I think Buddy, he's on federal parole, right? He ain't on no state shit, nigga. Buddy was in that 10. In them grades. Yeah, no, nigga. That's super bad. I'll tell you what, and if he's on federal parole, they got him and they gonna want him to sit down. Like, even if he don't got nothing to do with it, nothing is fucked up. He gonna sit, man, he about to sit down for a little second until they figure all that shit out. They don't play, like, it sucks, but they don't play that shit. Not the feds, boy. They don't play that shit. They gonna hold you until they figure out they whole side of it, and then maybe they can talk about releasing or, getting everybody to what they would say where they need to be. With a federal parole and a federal ankle monitor, boy, and if what I saw, if that's what they said and they trying to prove that that's what you was around, boy, your ass cooked. Your ass cooked, boy. That's some shit where Tory Lane's sitting there like, damn, this shit ain't looking half bad right now. Let me shut the fuck up and just lay down real quick. Like, nigga, straight up. And you know what? If that boy wouldn't have took that shit to trial and lost, he would have been out in 4 years. He would have been out. But because he took that shit to trial and lost it, I'm telling you, man, somebody railroaded that boy. Because there was too many inconsistent stories. Okay, you need somebody to blame, somebody to put in jail. Okay, nigga could have served a couple and been out. Somebody railroaded that nigga, boy, a 10-piece over 2 bitches dispute because you fucking on both of them. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, but I'm sure for him, shit, if I was him, I'd be like, damn, my shit ain't looking too half bad right now. Yeah, you lose trial, you getting dunked on. Perfect wording. You lose that trial, you getting dunked on, and there ain't really nothing you can really do about it because you went against the state and you lost. Say, Sharp, what do you think about Brandy saying she was taken advantage of when she used to date Wayne Morris from Boys to Men when she was 16 and he was 20, in his 20s, whatever, right? I'm going to say this. I'm not going to ignore the fact that there was a time where bitches wanted to be grown. They ran around being grown. Nigga, shit, I remember when I was 14, 15 years old. Shit, bitches didn't want to fuck with niggas their age. Let's not forget this. Every bitch wanted to be more older or more grown than what she was. No bitch stayed in her age bracket. Said no bitch ever back then. This is facts. I'm tired of hearing that shit when people try to bring up all these old stories. I'm like, man, you gotta remember, back then when these niggas like R. Kelly's, fucking the Keith Sweats, just all these type of R&B singers was, man, listen, homie, all them bitches wanted to be with older niggas, even if they weren't with them. That's all they did. I'm just being honest, man. You get with a bitch that's 15. I remember, man, I meet bitches when I'm 13. Man, I'm talking to bitches that's 14. I be like, man, you want to fuck with me? Who's your boyfriend? Whoop-de-whoop. I be like, how old is he? 22? 23? 24, these bitches were doing it. They didn't fuck with niggas their age. I'm just being honest with you. These bitches were cool with it. That's why they can't pull wool over my eyes. I'm like, nah, these bitches were cool with it. They're like, man, I'm not fucking with you. Bitches wanted to be older, wearing makeup, already dressed in a certain way. See, back then, bitches didn't look like fucking how these, you could tell these girls are little ass girls. The food, the hormones, just shit done fucked them up. Back then, bitches looked like grown ass women at 16 years old. So they can lie about their age. And back then, nobody really pushed the issue like that because nothing was ever being pushed. That narrative was never being pushed. Now, motherfuckers push the issue. Bitches lied all the time. Once niggas start seeing they were getting in trouble for it because they weren't checking ID, now niggas be like, man, bitch, how old are you? Let me see your ID. But bitches just get away with that shit all the time. This is facts, man. I ain't telling no drag. Shit. Yeah, so when it comes to Brandy, right? And listening and hearing the shit that you say Brandy was saying, I'm like, I just don't want to hear that shit because back then, and she knows it, every bitch wanted to be grown. End of fucking story. All you bitches wanted to be grown. Every single fucking one of y'all. None of y'all had boyfriends that were your age. You would lie about your age to get an older nigga. Oh, don't even make me even go there. How many adults, how many parents I would watch condone that shit. Girl 16 years old, nigga 22, shit, he's spending the night over at the house. Yeah, they're together like people, I used to watch people condone that shit. Nigga, shit, he's spending the night, she's spending the night at his spot and his parents. This nigga 21, still at home. She's 16. Nigga 21, 22. No, you can't say the laws were different. The laws are still the same. Man, bitches was cool with that shit, man. Boy, you go pop in a bitch that was kind of older, that's what started making niggas that were younger trying to be older. Because that's how bitches was acting. Like, oh, well, shit. Man, who's your dude? Yeah, it's Whoop-de-Whoop. I'm like, damn, how old is he? Like 19, 20? How old he met? 14, 15? Shit, he 22. Look, somebody said my mama had me at 16, my daddy was 22. Ain't nobody say nothing to him. Somebody said they just don't care about us as much as they do now. Do they really? Or is it just another way to make money and get people off the street? Jails need to be filled, man. If that's the fucking case, then why do they allow a lot of people out? Hell, they'll let a pedophile out in 2 years. All he got to do is just register as a sex offender and don't live within a certain amount of yards of a school. No, I'm just saying. I just don't want Brandy or nobody like that to try to act like they were in any type of grooming sense, because all you girls were fast back then and all y'all wanted to fuck with older dudes. Now there's a way to make money off of it or to get people to say, look at me, so girls will use that. Not saying Brandy did, but I've seen a lot. And people bring that type of shit up. It's like, nah, you girls wanted to be with the older, handsome dude. More, you know what I'm saying? Nigga had a little bit more going on. Because you wanted to seem grown. All the kids wanted to seem grown. All kids want to seem grown today. You know, I can say the only good thing that probably did come from that was motherfuckers had to learn to grow the fuck up. You couldn't act like a kid. Like, you got kids that are 23, 24, like they're fucking 16 these days. Don't know anything. Don't know nothing. That's probably the only good thing that probably came from that was, hey, motherfuckers was taught to grow the fuck up. Like, hey, you got to get out the kid, that kid-ass mentality. That's probably the only good thing that came out of it. Motherfuckers had to grow up. Hey, motherfuckers knew to go work, take care of business, because you got to take care of your shit. Now you just got kids doing shit and staying home till they're 30, 35. How is that, man? You're a kid at 35. Nigga, it's fucking crazy. You're at home. Crazy, man. When you really try to break it down, it's like, damn. It's like some people be 28, 29, 30. Like, yeah, I'm not ready to leave the womb yet. It's like, or like, what are you like? You have to get on your shit, man, eventually. Who the fuck's gonna do it? Shit, man, people pass away. People pass away, man, then you ain't got nobody. You got to be able to know how to do it on your own, homie. Like, that's one thing I can say. Yeah, it's fucked up. Wish I would have had certain people. But, hey, at least I learned it young. Hey, you got to take care of shit. I feel bad for people that got to, like, man, that's your whole entire life. Some of these kids need tough love, man. You end up better. Shit, nigga, you got kicked out the house when you turned 18. Nigga, I wanted to leave at, nigga, 14, 15. Then my grandmama had guardianship of me at that point, boy. Shit, I'm just trying to make something crack. Shit, nigga, it's gone. Time to go. Boy, next thing up was emancipation. But shit, a nigga moved through all that shit. By the time I turned 17, 18, it wasn't shit you could say any motherfucker. Like, shit, motherfuckers wasn't tripping anyway. But even me coming up, man, I fucked with older bitches, man. Straight the fuck up. That's just what I knew. That's how it goes. Like, these days, as I'm saying, it's like I can understand it now because, you know, 16, the mind of a 16-year-old, 17-year-old, they're really kids, homie. They're really children. They're not doing anything. They're not working. They're not trying to make a better, not trying to do shit but drugs and look like a crappy-ass individual to society. So I get it. I can see it now. Like, yeah, kids are actually kids now, but shit, motherfuckers was growing up fast where I was coming from. Shit, it was just a little different. I mean, shit, let's really look at it. You got other countries that don't even do half of what we do, really do live by some morals, some fucking structure, right? Money's not everything. That they do marry off girls at 14, 15 years old. You know what I'm saying? They're grown-ass men. And that's her husband. The parents pick him. He's a fucking friend of the family. Fucking shit. A lot of them girls get married to older men, older gentlemen. We can't forget this. Shit, in some cultures, hell, what's a quinceañera? It's when a girl becomes a woman. So they're looking at they look at they girls at 16, 15 or 16. Hey, you're grown. You're a woman at that point. They're not looking at age and who you fuck with. Once they say, hey, you're a woman, they let you rock. Well, you call those marriages forced because of where you come from. You have to remember that though, Ariel. You say, but some of those marriages are forced because of where we are in society over here and in life. But when you go look at that's their culture. That's what they do. They've been doing that since the beginning of time. Real shit. So like for you, you would call it forced. They call it a way of life. Shit, even the daughter don't know nothing different. Shit, her mama got married off and her grandmama got married off. Shit, she's just following tradition. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's certain women, hey, that's just their culture. They don't see it no other way. They would look at you crazy like, nah, bitch, this is what we do over here. You'd go over there and be one to be like, hey, they're forcing you. You know how, like, us Americans, we get bored sometimes and people want to act like they care so much. You go over there and try to let's just say you're a task force of interrupting, weddings that you feel like are forced. You're going to get slapped up and beat up through probably 80% of them because even the bride's going to be like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm just saying, like, it's going to be like that. They going to really trip the fuck out on you. Like, hey, what are you doing? Both sides of the family. This shit's all put together. You coming in and talking about this shit's force is going to be very foreign to them. Like, comment, subscribe if you just joined it. I'm just being honest. I'm like, you think this shit's forced, but nah, that's just the way of life for them. A lot of people lived like that. I mean, shit, I think I just explained an example of how, like, a lot of people's upbringings were a while back. It's just people make up whatever they want to make up these days. Now they act like this shit was never going on and this shit was always wrong. Well, let's not forget that we did come from that and that shit was never frowned on. So to see it get frowned on for people going to jail for shit that happened, they could say 20, 30 years ago. Fucking, and it don't even have nothing to even do with underage. It just be people having sex because guess what? People used to like to be around celebrities and they would do anything and everything to be around them for a story. You didn't have the internet or a camera where you can record it. You got to remember that. Hear me again. You didn't have a camera or video to record the shit or make it fall in your favor like it was fucked up or be able to go tell a story because you got a good lawyer. Real shit. People just took the experience for what it was. Man, there was a lot of little roadie bitches. Bitches that just fucked the bands. You never heard about none of this shit from none of them bands? Them niggas was shooting up Jack Daniels with heroin, all types of shit. Doing all types of wild shit with bitches. You don't hear none of that shit about them? Not a piece. None of them rock bands. Nigga, you ever heard it? Rockstar Lifestyle might not make it. Shit. Them niggas all made it. I'm just keeping it a band. You don't hear shit about none of them. And them niggas was living crazy. Cross-dressing, all types of shit. Doing all types of shit with bitches. You know what y'all do about them? Y'all make biopics and movies about them. And how wild and crazy their parties were. Think about it. You ain't seen a video of nothing in Diddy's parties cracking, but boy, they'll show all types of shit in these biopics. Niggas up in there, man, both fucking the bitch, going crazy. Slamming Jack Daniels and heroin mixed, all types of shit up in there, getting the bitch high. She throwing up, she's convulsing, they're still nailing her. It didn't even matter. Y'all show all this shit and make a fucking bag off of it, and then people go on to win more trophies. Hell, they wanted to come back on a reunion tour. They all get put in the Hall of Fame. I'm just saying, like, let's keep this shit a band. Like, the way they try to do people, it's weird. Y'all glorified making the biopics and fucking movies and shit like that. Like, let's keep that shit a band. And guess what they're doing through 75% of the fucking movie? Fucking and getting high. Just saying, you never hear nothing about it. You've seen nothing but black men get scolded through it because they're having money. All right, they're living rock star lifestyles. That's what Diddy did, rock star lifestyle. You think he the only one of them beat his bitch? Shit, them rock star niggas them beat up bitches they didn't even fucking know. Security, everybody come in there, man, what are you doing? Come on, man, we gotta be on tour. You can't fuck up the money. They just give the bitch a couple bucks and send her to the hospital. And then when the time goes by, shit, niggas, our word versus hers. How the fuck this man losing 30, 40 million from people behind jail that said that they got nailed by him in Detroit in the fucking year of 1999? This shit is insane. And winning the fucking case, this shit's crazy as fuck. This shit is not real. It cannot be real. There's no way. Man, all them rock stars, nigga. Keep that shit a band. Was feeding them boys bodies. Feeding them. Do whatever you gonna do with these bitches. And guess what? These bitches were with all of it. I don't even want to say some of the stuff that I want to say about it that they was probably doing. They was going crazy. What you mean? Having money, nigga? Shows are going crazy. Bitches are trying to come backstage going insane behind them. Please. And they probably done did a lot of shit to bitches that bitches didn't want to do. They're like, fuck, like this shit ain't even, this nigga's high out of his fucking mind. There wasn't no technology back then, shit. Wasn't a lot of technology back in 1998 and 99. Nigga, the most you had was a fucking VHS. To like do it on your own. Niggas with trash rooms, trash bitches, man, shit on them. Boy, them boys had full-blown babies on the road. You know how many kids they done spread out across the world? Never got put on a piece of child support. Man, let one of these, you see how these bitches do it today, man. Nigga could be fucking playing basketball, just trying to do something right. Yeah, you definitely getting put on child support, buddy. You're gonna pay. Yeah, it's too much these days. Think about it. You know how many kids done been seeded throughout the world from some of these rock stars? And they was using protection? Hell no. They was fucking bitches all up and down the coast, all up and down the world, nigga. All up and down the motherfucking seaboard. And you know why them bitches brought them babies into the world, Tazzy? It's because all they wanted to say was, I had a baby by a rock star. They don't care if they don't never see $1 ever in their life. They just want to say, look how he look, the baby looks like him, see? That just goes to show you that bitches been having babies for all the wrong reasons for a long motherfucking time now. Teachable moment. Open your ears. That means bitches been having babies under false ass, weird ass pretenses for God knows how fucking long. Wake me up when we get there. That's why I get on you niggas early morning. Get your heads going, think about it. This shit's been going on. I don't know. I just gotta break that shit down. They make certain shit immoral now, or make it seem like it's nothing now, but that shit's still going on. And they just, hey, it's for the haves and have-nots. The haves can do certain shit. It's cool with that. They was cool with niggas. You know how many niggas probably rape girls on the road? Rock stars, man, went against a bitch grain. She's like, no, don't do it. But fucking nigga, hey, he's doing it anyway and shit. She feel like ain't nobody gonna believe her anyway. But shit, she don't give a fuck because she probably done went through way worse in life. You never know how this shit goes. This shit is different times now than it was back then. But I'm sure 90% of them girls wanted to do what they was doing back there any motherfucking way. When I saw that shit with Marilyn Manson, I'm like, you know what? I fuck with Buddy. I used to always think he was from Wonder Years, but that wasn't him. I used to always say that. I know there was always something about it, but neither here nor there. Like, you know, when I seen that shit with Marilyn Manson, and they were saying, like, yeah, it's like whatever they were saying about it, right? Because he had a charge. Somebody tried to say some shit about him a long time ago, just like Diddy. Somebody tried to say some off the wall shit about him. And nigga, they said that shit was too far out of the time frame to try to charge it now. Well, why the fuck wasn't it out of the time frame for him? Everybody went and hit that boy, no problems. No problems. Nothing. Shit, Marilyn Manson, they say he had some shit. This man had to go to court for it. They say, yeah, it's just out of, the time frame of what you could say something about. I'm like, y'all really pick and choose who the fuck y'all want to have something going on with and who not. That shit is real, man. I'm telling you. Color really matters around here. Do not get it fucked up. That shit really matters. It's about your likeliness and how much do you play good old boy. Racism's not dead. It just masks itself differently now. You don't get whipped on the back or pick cotton. No, they do things in different ways. They make sure you don't move a certain way. You're not gonna do it. This is facts. Somebody says Maryland white, his skin's white enough, it'll pass. Care what of descent he may be of, shit, that shit's gonna pass. And I ain't got nothing against buddy. I'm just noticing what they did. I'm sure he would probably even say it like, yeah, they just threw my shit out. I'm sure he would say it. He would be like, hey man, they just, yeah, I mean, they threw it out. They said it was too old. Boy, they made that nigga Diddy feel everything. Here you go, boy, you about to feel all this shit. Somebody was tired of that boy. Somebody was tired of that boy and had to get him up out of here. Yeah, you worth too much and you running your mouth just a little too much. You're no Jeffrey Epstein, boy. You ain't gonna keep nothing on anybody. See, they tried to trust a white man. They was never gonna trust a black man. And as soon as he got to talking like, or they even thought he had something, yeah, your ass is going to jail and it's gonna make you want to get rid of anything you had. Then he was just enjoying himself too much. Somebody said it was actually several women, and the shit that they were saying was like shit you couldn't make up. What you talking about on Marilyn Manson? Man, I bet. I mean, fuck. Everybody judges a book by their cover, right? Obviously not. I thought that's the way it went. Everybody likes to judge a book by its cover. They don't give a... I didn't know, like, there was a certain preference in it, though. Like, oh, well, you know, whites, we gonna let him slide. Man, this nigga, we done heard he done, from allegedly, done took ribs out of his body so he can, you know, do fellatio on himself. I mean, I've heard a lot of stories. I mean, nobody ever really says anything. I mean, shit, I remember Marilyn Manson from back in the day. Like, there was some crazy shit being said. Nobody ever pushed the narrative. Guess what? He went on to go make money. He still went on to go do shows. He still went on to go do all that shit. Ribs rumor was confirmed to be cap, but if you think about it, right, it was confirmed to be cap back then when internet wasn't really cracking like that. Let that shit have been one now. It would have been the most truest shit you ever heard in life. People would have believed that. What if Marilyn Manson was black? Looked just the same. Hair, everything, right? Like clothes, just everything he does. The content, just his eyes, everything. What if he was black? What would have happened then? Same story, same outcome. What would have happened then? Hate to play the blacks and the whites and the dozens in between, but I mean, fuck. Let's think about it. Just being honest, not even pushing well, feel bad for it. No, none of that shit. I'm just saying, you kind of can see how they balance things. It lets you know that racism is alive and well, just in a different format. Because that shit would have came out now or been around then, people would have believed that and he would have never been able to live that down. They would have just talked about it. The internet does reign supreme, man. A lot of these people slid past that. They're just kind of grandfathered in. Can't really say much about them. Even the Beyoncés, fucking the Jay-Z's. There's some people that have been grandfathered in. You ever notice any type of talk about them, that shit's ricocheted. They don't have to deal with any of it. Whoever says it, that shit gets shut the fuck down. Anybody that pushes a narrative, hell, a lot of it could be a lie. Some of it could be true. Doesn't really even fucking matter. They're gonna shut all that shit down. Some people are grandfathered the fuck in. Say, for instance, right? If I was in Jay-Z's position, but in a new standpoint, like, being new, and because I am myself, like, just say if it was me, and I went through some, like, rumors or people saying certain stuff that had something to do with somebody in prison's shit or whatever, right? I would have been forced to say something. Like in some type of way, shape, or form, right? Like I would have been forced to have to speak up in some type of way. You notice Jay-Z ain't had to say shit. People don't even know why they like Jay-Z. You ain't heard a Jay-Z album in years, especially none of you new niggas. Especially none of you new up-and-comers and listening to music that ain't even y'all genre. Shit, he ain't dropped music in forever. Nothing. What, niggas in Paris? He ain't dropped shit. Half the people don't even know why they like him. Because it ain't even about that no more. It's bigger than that. I'm just saying, like, you don't really hear nothing about any of that shit at all. Jay-Z has no issues with nothing. Anything that come his way, that shit gets slapped up and shooed the fuck away. They don't get issues their way. That shit all gets dumbed down. Man, half the people don't even know what Jay-Z even sound like on wax anymore. But this man's everywhere and got a hold of everything. Of course, Jay-Z was hanging out with R. Kelly during the Aaliyah days. Man, all them niggas was like that. He just like, whoa, shorty, I'm glad that, nobody's saying that about me right now, B, because B, I love you. You know how he talking right now to B, I love you. I never, like, nigga, they all come from that era. Especially some of you New York niggas. Y'all know that shit was popular on the block. Fucking with a young shorty. She was the only one that probably took a lot of you crazy lame ass niggas serious. It's a little different for me, so I speak on the side of like, nigga, I fucked with older bitches, nigga. I was moving older bitches. A lot of them niggas that was older that be moving bitches that was young, that was never me, homie. Never my style, nigga. Maybe because my face never looked like a piece of carved out wood. I don't know. And just in my opinion, it's just my thoughts, No hate, just how I never really understood it. I'm like, man, you niggas can't move a bitch. It's like, man, like, I never understood it. What goes on all across, well, I can't say all across the world, because like I said, for some people in other countries, we said it already. Like, come on, man, that shit's just their culture. We can't say that's wrong. That's just what we say over here, because there's some people that just, hey, they're not rocking with that. But shit, back in the Wild West, there was girls that was getting married off at 14 to the farmer up the street that was 34. You see it in movies. They show you from westerns and shit like that. Like, man, that shit was like that. We cannot act like, nigga, this soil over here or anybody shun that shit from the beginning of time. That is a lie. That is bullshit. That's all I'm saying. That's drag. Not even kinda. It's drag. I love to see people push the issue today. Oh, that's not right. Man, you don't even know what your family's family before you came, man, 4 or 5 generations up. You don't know what people was doing. So you have to think about it. You just as much a part of it, even if you feel like you wasn't. You come from a line of it. It's in your blood. A lot of you white folks too, for sure. It's in your blood. You come from that. I ain't saying it ain't wrong. But that narrative got built later. It was never like that. I get some of y'all just maybe have gotten here mentally, but the shit was like that at one point in time, and for a long motherfucking time. It was like that longer than it has been people frowning. That's all I'm saying. That's some newfound shit. Like I said, when I was coming up, I was fucking with older bitches. That's what I was doing. I don't want to fuck with bitches my age because they wasn't fucking with us. Shit, we fucking with older people. Telling them, hey, shit, we 18 and we really 15, 60. Everybody lied about their age, nigga, when we was coming up. Nobody ever said what they really were naturally. So it's the same and it's still wrong. I mean, yeah. I mean, shit. And for people to, okay, well, I say this. It's wrong for you, right? It's wrong for me. By law, there's people, man, there's states, man, you can fuck with a girl that's 15. 16's legal age. I'm just saying, homie. What you say, I say this, right? What I can say is wrong and what you can say is wrong is different than what the law says is wrong. Because I'm sure me and you, we get in trouble. We can get in trouble and say, hey, well, that's wrong. I don't think that we should be getting in trouble, but they say that's the law. So you have to look, hey, bro, you play within the law whether you like that shit or not. You can move to a state right now, nigga, legal age is 15. Girl can fuck with whoever she want to fuck with. Now, would you say that for you that's immorally wrong? Yes, but they're going to look like that's an opinion. That's just an opinion. No, laws aren't about right and wrong. You know what they're about? What you're going to abide by and what you're not going to abide by. Because right and wrong, again, is just an opinion, correct? I'm just saying, it's just an opinion. But you're still going to follow the law, whether you like that shit or not. I say this, right? You can move to a state right now where I'm just saying, man, we can call it sick. We can say whatever we want to say. If there's a man, listen to me, homie, if there's a man next door, you're in a state where the legal age is 15, 16, and there's a fucking 28-year-old man, 29-year-old man next door having sex with a girl, you can't kick the door in, shoot him, and justify it. Laws do matter. You can't do that. Your opinion will not matter at that point. So that shit sounds stupid. I hate hearing people say, oh yeah, but it still don't make it wrong. Yeah, to us, yeah, it's wrong, but that's still just an opinion. Law is where it falls into it. Law is not an opinion. Law is where they fall in fact. I'm just saying. You kick in that man's door, right? Pop him, call yourself saving the girl. Hey, guess what? Your ass is going to jail. Immediately for murder. Your opinion's gonna fall and crumble to pieces. I'm just saying. Like, trust me, I feel the same way, dog. Should that be going on? No. But can I do something about it? No. This man said you can get away with that shit. So you telling me you could just kick in a random person's door, kill him. They don't even care if it was illegal in the state, bro. You cannot do it. You can't, homie. Like, people are, you gotta be a dumbass. And don't let it be in a state that it's condoned. Come on, man. No. I'm just saying how it goes. Shit, do I like it? No. But I can't kick in the motherfucker's door, right? Or do something to him because of it. And it's, hey, they allow it. Man, listen, you could beat a sex offender bloody. Let's say, there's a sex offender that you see at a bar or somebody who's talking about it. You could beat that man bloody because of it, right? And you can feel justified, yeah, because guess what? That's what should happen to people who do stuff like that. But guess what? If that man calls the police or somebody calls the police, guess what happens? You go to jail for whatever assault, whatever the fuck happened. They're not gonna care about, oh well, you were doing this because he was in the wrong into your opinion. There's a certain age for people to where it turns into an opinion at that point. It's not about, oh, well, they're young. Yeah, there's some that are, under 14, whatever. But there's some states, man, 15, 16 is a legal age. And let's throw out the bullshit here, guys, because I know some of y'all probably looking like, well, it's because you were a pimp, or you're like, nah, nigga, we didn't get down like that. Nothing like that. This shit happens in regular, everyday people. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This happens in everyday, regular-ass people, homie. It ain't about the game. It ain't about you got to come from a fucked up situation. No, none of that. No, you got regular-ass people doing that shit. Work 9 to 5s, work hard. Drive a brand new Ford pickup truck. For sure. Once again, somebody said, I don't think that's regular. Once again, that's opinion. In states, could you take that to Congress or take that to city council and fight that as fact? No, you're going to lose. Use your fucking head. See, that's the problem with the country, and I like that I can use this as an example. You think your opinion matters so much. It doesn't. Your opinion doesn't stand for shit. Hate to say it. It can stand for something to me. I understand it. Hey, we're just two people. I get it. I'm on your side with it. But that's not the way it goes, and that's the delusion that we fall into. You can't go argue that as it's a fact. People love to argue their opinions as they are such. It's not. Yeah, man, hate to bust your bubble about it, pop your little balloon out the sky. I mean, You can't really argue that down with me. You want to get mad because I'm saying the truth. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, that shit goes on. Hey, it's alive and well, and it's legal in a lot of places. You can say, well, hey, it still doesn't make it right. Okay, we can say that all we want to, but you can't go and hurt somebody over it. People are like, oh, well, I can. There's a way around it. No, there is no fucking way around it. How do you beat the law? Like, you sound stupid. Like, for real, that's dumb. How do you do that? Like, so people telling me you can go and kick in the next motherfucker door. He could be having sex with a 16-year-old right now in a state that is legal. And you telling me because of your opinion, you can go kick that man door in, do something to him, and save the girl. Boy, y'all sick. You sicker than even having to look at the situation sick. That's the problem with a lot of you motherfuckers. You think you got so much control. So much control, and you don't. Absolutely, it's fantasy land thinking. It doesn't even go together. It's like, people be like, no, it's fucking wrong. You can't fucking do it. I'm like, hey, you know what? Hey, be my guest. Go ahead. Go do what you do. I would love to see how it works out for you. Happy Friday to everybody, by the way. I like these kind of conversations because it's like, damn, who should you be mad at? The people who make the law, or the people that call themselves living within it? You can't do shit but roast them, maybe talk a little bit of shit, and hopefully it's not too much of a sense of harassment, because that's against the law. You can't even harass or like talk shit to a person who does something like that, because a little bit too much of it, right? You can fuck around and fuck yourself. We can go whoop a pedophile right now, beat the brakes off of him. Hell, even the police that show up, and when he calls them, hey, probably be like, man, I feel you. I would have did the same thing. But guess what? We got to handcuff you. He's filing charges. Hey, that man probably doing his time, that did whatever he had to do behind it, whether even if it's a measly ass 2 years, that falls within the system. Somebody is showing that shit remorse. Has to start with higher up. Somebody's showing that shit remorse. Them niggas don't get, you ain't never seen a fucking child molester one get fucking a death penalty. Unless like it was a heinous, murderous crime in the mix of it. Man, anything sexual, guess what, man? They get to see the light of day again. There's a whole program for them. There's a whole program for people like that. Just being honest. Shit, help them get housed and all types of shit when they get out. And they'll make sure that the house that they try to help them with is just within like are just like out of, man, boy, within a mile of a school or anything like that. It's right there. Yeah, I am gonna start doing some kick streams. I got you. It's on its way. Man, it's Friday over here, man. Shit. Yeah, I'm catching these shit. These my hours. Do what I fucking want to do. At least I'm here and I'm telling the truth. I'm just tired of seeing the bullshit. Like, y'all don't even be understanding the law and how certain shit should even be looked at. But everybody run their motherfucking mouth. I'm like, come on, man. Like they built this shit this way. If your daughter right now, to all the mamas and all the daddies right now, I want you to hear this, and this is a hard truth. If your daughter is 15, 16 years old, and she's getting knocked down by the grown-ass man up the street, and he's nailing her, you need to not only look at the state that you live in, but you need to look at how you raised your kid, too. Just saying, homie, it all stems from somewhere of why certain things may transpire. I'm just being honest, homie. Look at the state you live in first. Look at the country you live in. And look at how you're raising your kids. It's all about what you're teaching your baby too, man. You gotta see about what you're teaching your baby, cause they do grow up. Y'all always think it's cute when they young, like letting them just get away with certain shit. No, you're supposed to nip that shit in the ass, young. Somebody said, I just searched it up. They just said, man, 16 is a legal age in Nevada. Oh, for sure. I'm sure. I wouldn't know because I don't deal with them and shit. That ain't a law I want to know or even want to be a part of. You need to really look at like, man, shit was really going on at home at that point. People always say, man, I was always there for the kid. Nah, you probably try to buy the kid everything, man. Shit, some tough love need to come in the mix. Just because you taking care of the household, like paying for shit and making sure that they got a roof, don't mean that you being a parent. You gotta dig off in the ass. Nigga, minds know better. Boy, I'm not him. I'm Himothy. I don't play them games. You gonna get your ass up, you gonna clean up, you gonna do some shit, you gonna learn what life is like. And why I would do that is because you're not always gonna be able to be there for your babies. One day we do expire. And I'm not gonna be a person that sits there and acts like we don't. Oh, I'll always be here for you. Nah, kids need to know, motherfucker, we ain't always gonna be here. Y'all be the ones that live in delusion. Oh, always be here for you and I'll always make sure that you. No, you cannot. That's a lie. Your ass can die tomorrow. And guess what? And hope that doesn't happen. But shit, you can hop in a fucking car fucking accident tomorrow, be fucking gone. And that's all that kid had to ride off of, and now their mind's fucked up because you always told me you'd be there. You better start fucking telling the truth. Real shit. You always tell them fucking kids you're gonna be there for them. I'll always be here, I'll never leave you. That's a fucking lie. You're teaching them kids how to lie already. Lie to them about some real shit. Yeah, lie to them about some shit they need to know is not true. Some real vital shit. That's the spirit. That's how you do it. These kids need to know you ain't always gonna be there. And they need to learn now. It's the love they need, not the love you feel like they want. Man, I like that, man. Boy, Chuck Taylor said, man, I remember crying in school. If I got in trouble and the principal called my dad, I was scared of getting whipped more than anything. Man, you know what? That was probably the best feeling in the world because these kids don't feel like that these days. They'd be like, fucking call them. Fucking call my parents, you fucking motherfucker. Call them. I just told their asses this morning I ain't putting up with this shit no more neither. Yeah, for sure. They scared like shit, man, call them. When's the last time a person been really afraid of their parent? Shit, at that point, they're like, oh my God, are you afraid to go home? Now they got CPS in your business. Think about how they done spun it. Think about how they spun this shit. Oh, were you afraid to go home? His ass should be afraid to come home. I ain't sending him to school to act the fuck up. It's the problem, motherfuckers. You don't want to check your kid. You don't want to be on their ass. You don't want to check them when they're young. And then you know what? If you feel like you're saving them from some shit, you're really not, because you got to get on them now. Because if you don't, there's going to be a time in their life they're going to do some shit. Let's just say, for instance, they stole some bubble gum. Man, get off in their ass. It could be something as simple as that, taking something from somewhere. Yeah, it might not have caused big super consequence now, but guess what? You don't know if they ass gonna be a part of a fucking string of burglaries by the time they 19. You gotta dig off in the ass young. Hey, if they seem to make a leak, that shit will seem to make a hole. You gotta plug that shit up quick. Patch it up. They'll thank you later for keeping a foot off in their motherfucking ass. At least somebody cared. That cared about how your life landed. Yeah, you got these kids out here whooping teachers. Boy, beating the brakes off of them. Like, you ain't my motherfucking parent, nigga. Bow, crackle. Hell, but that's just the excuse. Shit, your parent don't even tell you nothing, nigga. Your parents are scared of you at home. Oh, I just don't want to tell him anything because I just don't want him to start destroying shit. Nigga, I wish I motherfucking would've. Around any of my family or older people that was around me, nigga, please. You getting your ass whooped. You ain't paid for none of this shit. You gonna get a grown person ass whooping too. These kids too brave. Y'all be fucking letting them just go and just do whatever. And y'all don't even see, man, you gotta stop them at 4 or 5 years old. This is the truth. You don't, those little motherfuckers do grow up. It's no longer cute. Yeah, you keep calling it cute or just laughing when they talk bad to you or talk back and talk crazy. Because they're little people, so you're like, oh, that's cute because you never heard that come. Man, that motherfucker really mean that shit. You better check their ass young at the door. Nobody's saying beat the brakes off your kids, beat the snot, no, nothing, no. But they need to know some respect, homie, understand something. You gotta respect this shit. You pay for nothing. The day you want to go, hey, by the time you get to paying for some shit, you ain't got time to worry about disrespecting your parents because you're gonna be too worried about paying your motherfucking bills. Shit, nigga, got me fucked up. You ain't gonna have time to worry about disrespecting me. You know why? Cause rent due tomorrow. Matter of fact, rent was due 2 days ago. Shit, today's the 3rd, so you on your late time now. You might want to get to it. You ain't got time to worry about disrespecting me. If you got time to worry about disrespecting me as your parent and fucking me up and fucking me off, yeah, you probably ain't got much going on in life anyway. You probably was here at the house. You ain't got shit going on. Motherfucker that's worried about some bills. You ain't got time to worry about disrespecting your parent. You trying to take care of the rent. Y'all motherfuckers just let whatever go on. Let your babies and kids just disrespect the fuck out you. You know why? Because y'all so more concerned about being a motherfucking friend than you are being a parent. They'll still respect you in the end. Y'all want to be their fucking friend first. That's too premature. You be their friend later on in life. Right now is the time to be the fucking parent. But see, most of you bitches ain't with your baby daddies no way, so you gotta be at least friends with the kid because you don't want them to ever think like, hey, somebody loves you, right? Somebody loves you, it's okay, I understand why you're acting out. Nah, bitch, shut up. That baby ain't a part of your fucked up ways or whatever the fuck you and that man chose. Shut up. You're trash. That's facts. Baby ain't part of none of that shit. See, because I think this is what like a lot of people fail to realize is, especially for some of you kids, for when you grow up. See, your mama try to make it seem like it's, and a lot of kids need to know this. You know, your mama or your daddy will make it seem like, you know, you're rebelling because of your other parent. No, it's just because they ain't checking your motherfucking ass. You need to be checked. That's all it is. It's real simple mathematics. They're not checking you just because they're just not. And they're going to try to make it seem like it's because of the other parent or, well, I know why you're acting this way. No, they're just not doing their fucking job. They don't care anymore. Your likeliness about how you were supposed to be raised depended on whether they were with that person or not. That's man or woman. And don't let that go over your head. That can go for both sides. Damn it, I'm streaming for child support. Come on, man. That's what we here for. Come on, baby. Streaming for child support, baby. So I get it. Just saying for the ones in the back that need to hear it, hey man. Make sure your kid grew up on some real shit. And they really learn something. Knowledge is important for them, man. They're acquiring minds. It's not about what you hang out with them about. Man, them kids don't give a fuck. It's about what you teach. Those hardships, nigga, ain't about whether you see them, hang out with them, have fun. Yeah, that shit's cool. Hey, how about the times when they really going through something? They need some real fucking advice, whether they want to hear it or not. As fucked up as it sounds, for even the system, because that's even how the system looks at it. We were talking about it earlier, like these children are property. That's what they are, man. It's property, and property, hey, it's all about, hey, whoever has a possession. That's 9/10 of the motherfucking law. Children are property, man. Fucking property. That's what they are. As I kind of look at it anymore, I'm like, shit, they're just property. Whoever has the property, man, shit, that's who has the reins. Man, I'll tell you what. Some of these kids grow up and be like, man, it was exciting to know I might was going to get an ass whooping. Nigga, that was the adrenaline rush of knowing that you was doing wrong. They try to make it seem like everybody beating their kids these days, because there really is kids that do go through some fucked up shit and really do. But like, they just took it all out the woodwork, and then you wonder why you got kids going to school saying, man, I fucking hate my life. I fucking hate everything. I'm going to fucking make sure people hurt the way I hurt. I swear to God, homie, they got to see you. They took the balance completely out of it. They took the balance completely the fuck out. Y'all too fucking nice to these kids, homie. Like, for real. You want to show them some love? Show them that you fucking care. That's the problem with a lot of you fucking parents. Show them that you fucking care. Y'all don't even show them that. Y'all just, oh, hey, oh my God, look at my baby. Man, shut that shit the fuck up. Y'all sit there and y'all cater y'all fucking entire lives to them. Break yourself all the way down for your kid to grow up and say, I didn't ask you to do that for me anyway. The fucking audacity. And a lot of y'all do it thinking that y'all doing the right motherfucking move. No, you control the situation. You are the parent. You show your kids how to be parents. You don't show them to let their kids do whatever the fuck they want to do. You can do that when you turn a certain age. They don't taught these kids, hey, you do whatever you want to do. However you feel, you're free. Man, fuck that shit. They free when they turn 18. They free when they make my pockets free and I ain't gotta pay for nothing no more. All right, then they're free. That's what I thought it went as. Shit, when I ain't gotta pay nothing no more, I ain't gotta do nothing. Like, hey, y'all don't need anything. Hell, y'all coming and buying me lunch. Taking me down the street. Go get a haircut, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the fuck the case may be. That's when y'all motherfuckers is free. Till then, if I'm coming out my pocket, you motherfuckers gotta listen. They know I just pay and you just have your existence. The fuck? It's that white gaze shit, man. Fuck that. Oh, well, let them be free. Man, listen, you want to change sex, you want to do anything like that, hey, man, do that shit when you can pay for it yourself. Till then, this is how I was starting, man. Till then, I don't give a fuck that person putting $30 to your life a month, nigga. You gonna have to listen. It's the way it goes. Man, here, I got you, church. Don't even trip. Got you, church. Get you gone. Motherfuckers don't take care of shit. Think you do, man. Money ain't everything. But I feel like when a bitch puts you on child support, that means that money's everything to her. So why should a man ever feel like it's not to him? It's just all about money. But they'll be quick to, you're not there. You're not doing that. Nah, bitch, that nigga ain't there for you. That's what you mad about. I say this in a general standpoint. I'm just saying I see it. A lot of bitches be mad because a nigga ain't there for you, bitch. That's what you really mad about, homie. Because if that's the case, why would the nigga ever be on child support? You couldn't get your weather together with him to figure that out? Sharp, what do you think about landlords upping rent on someone who pays on time? Let me tell you something, homie. These landlord people who own spots and shit like that, right? They watch the news. They watch inflation. Shit, and you know what? Everybody wants to upgrade their lifestyle. Shit, why not upgrade it off you? That's the way it goes. Pimping goes on in hella different fashions, homie. Not just a man getting money from a bitch. Y'all fail to realize that. It goes on in many different formats. Don't you know that? 209 Valley, I appreciate the 10, church. For keeping the light on, Sharp. Yeah, you best fucking believe. At least you're one that respects it, my nigga. I'll make sure I look back, homie. I told somebody the other day, I was like, hey, it's kind of dumb to buy a house and live in it. Nobody that's making money or like has things is doing that. Like if you're gonna buy a house, you live in the motherfucker for a couple years, you rent it out after that. Hell, you let that mortgage pay for itself. You put a couple extra dollars on it and you make the money off the top of it. That's why people's rents go up. Cause see, what they're trying to do is make sure the mortgage is paid and you still put a couple bucks towards, people gotta make money somewhere. People gotta make money somewhere. You're not just gonna pay the mortgage, you gotta at least put a couple bucks towards shit. Man, California does it dirty, nigga. You move into some houses, you gotta buy the washer and dryer yourself, all the appliances, all that shit, man. They don't do that shit everywhere else. California got people locked in thinking that's just the way it goes unless you get something modern. For sure. You go get you a fucking single family flat right now, boy, I'm for real. You gonna put all them appliances and shit in there yourself. If you paying $3,500 a month for a 3-bedroom house, a flat in California, homie, you paying and you got it for like at least $3,500. Oh, you putting all that shit in there. You're paying for all that. Your washer, your dryer, all your appliances, man, your stove. Real shit. Say Sharp looks stressed out, man. Hey, man, that's not. Well, I hate that. If I do look stressed out, that's not the look that I'm going for. Is stressed out because I'm not. You know, I feel amazing, to be real. So I said, Sharp, what's your thoughts on people calling you soft? I mean, what's the definition of soft? I mean, what's that? Because let's just say there might be certain things that I might not be able to go through like the next person, right? That could make me soft, right? But then there's a lot of things that I can go through that a lot of other people can't go through that makes me strong, makes them soft, right? I mean, so shit, I mean, what's really the term of it? I'm just saying. What's really the term of that? Like of soft? Like it's like, damn. I mean, shit. I might not be able to do certain things or what other people might not be able to do that you may consider strenuous or hard. But shit, there's a lot of things that I do that is strenuous and hard as fucking. There's a lot of niggas for sure ain't never gonna do what I've done. For sure. So what's that make them? You niggas can't even get over a bitch. You niggas can't even get over a bitch. That's the hardest thing in a lot of you niggas' lives. You niggas can't even get over a bitch. You niggas suck like fuck. And tell niggas, hey man, why you saw? I'm like, nigga, your hardest gangsters out here who go cry in the car behind that bitch. What, just cause you didn't see it, nigga? I'ma keep mashing. You niggas is trash. Boy, fuck you mean, nigga. You know what I do, homie? Hey, I find more strengths in my strengths. Roll me up one, bitch, nigga. Yeah, let's get it right this morning. No, I've never done LSD. But like I said, I'm strong in my strengths, and there's places where I'm strong at. I've seen the strongest man in the world. They got the biggest muscles fold. Niggas work on their body their entire life, try to get big and scary, nigga, and ain't never scared shit. Sit there and go cry in the car. Try to whoop everybody in the world. Could whoop everybody in the world, but still don't got what they want. Still go cry in the car. That ain't a life I'd ever want to have. Sharp went to the Drake Shrine. Nigga, I ain't got no damn Drake Shrine. I never did. That was just something that was just played. Like it wasn't even nothing real. It was never no shrine. Crazy, homie. That shit's kind of insane. I swear to God. It was never a shrine. Nothing with a shrine. What's that? Not a shrine of my motherfucking self. The fuck you talking about, boy? Trophies. Memories, milestones I've built. The fuck I need to have a nigga shit on my wall, man? What the fuck is that? You know what a shrine is? Something you get from somewhere like that you've been a part of certain situations. I ain't never been to none of the nigga shit. I've never been to a concert. The fuck? Shut up, bitch. What you mean? Show you what? Let's show you a motherfucking thing, bitch. It's a problem with y'all. I'll show you shit. I owe you nothing. Oh, nobody's shit. Show you this dick. That's all about. I'm gonna show you. Why you wanna sit by motherfuckers wanna sit there and talk crazy for real. Put my dick all off in your face. That's where I'm at in the mixture anymore. Motherfuckers be wanna talk that shit like show you what? The fuck? Let your stupid ass kiss it through the screen. Tired of that shit. Had was album covers in a guest bathroom in my house in Sun Valley. I fuck with bitches, man. I don't fuck with niggas. I don't have niggas just staying in my house. And guess what? It was a nigga that said something, not even the bitch. What's the odds? You got niggas saying something about something. Hey, homie, that shit ain't for you no way. My bathrooms be clean anyway. You think I just want nigga dusty ass niggas just sitting in there? How you even gawking that? There's other bathrooms to use anyway. Use in the girls' bathroom. Give a fuck, man. What the fuck going on? Brick Baby's homeboy spilled the beans. The same nigga that laid on my couch. Laid in my house. I want to hear that shit. That shit fall null and void. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? I ain't even gonna dive into that shit again, homie, because it is what it is. You know, and the nigga that said it, he didn't even think it was gonna get nowhere. But it was just niggas that was around us start saying it too. Oh, nigga, you got Drake back. Man, shut your bitch ass up, nigga. You niggas wasn't even paying the rent I was paying in my spot to even talk about anything. Don't have a bathroom one. No nigga who spoke on it. Next. Nah, shut the fuck up, nigga. Can't no nigga even say nothing. Any nigga who clowned, talked, anything. Say that they mamas, they daddies, they third cousins. I don't give a fuck. They wasn't in their own shit. That's for damn show. And that's facts, nigga. That's on my babies. Any nigga who mocked it, talked about it, nigga, that's on Jesus Christ, babies, everything I ever fucking love. Nigga, they have a fucking window to fucking throw a pot of fucking water out of. That just smelled funny and it didn't look right. Fuck piss. The fuck you mean, nigga? My shit's been mine. We can obviously tell. Ever since I came in this shit, nigga, I ain't never had a problem ever being from my home to yours, ever. Ask half these niggas that's doing anything at their house. They had to wait to go to a fucking podcast, nigga. Had to wait to go somewhere. Remember that shit. Same niggas that talk about it gotta be the same people who wait to go somewhere to go talk about it. Yeah, Drake Shrice, that shit's just old. Like it just don't even make no sense. Any nigga that talked about it, that really like even said anything, even made it even seem like it was some content, has nowhere to go to this day. Now I thought there's niggas. They have nowhere to go. My shit just gets bigger. I don't know. I don't really, you know what I'm saying? That shit was kind of crazy. I'm like, damn, nigga, that's how niggas is, huh? You got niggas that never even been to my house was saying something. I'm like, well, damn. That's how you know you was a hater. You been feeling away. Shit, the nigga that said it, I'm sitting there helping the nigga turn over. Boy, you bleeding on my couch. Wanna hear none of that shit, nigga. Real is real. I got nothing against, man, it's my nigga. Nothing but love, but shit, nigga, that's real. Yeah, let's talk about the truth, boy. Nigga bleeding on my motherfucking couch. I'm in there streaming still, trying to sit there and check on you, make sure your bandages don't bust. Nigga, you still coming up in there, boy, sweating, trying to get on the stream because clout's a hell of a motherfucking drug. You can't just sit there and rest. Yeah, nigga got shot. Hell yeah, he was bleeding. And that was after all the Drake shit, whatever, nigga. Still, hey, my house is open to you. I'm no hater. No motherfucking hater, nigga. I'm a real ass nigga. I'ma speak on that shit. Hell yeah, nigga. You bleed on my $5,000 couches? Hell yeah, but it's nothing. It's love. Can't no nigga say nothing about me. Fuck you mean? I ain't even from LA. And I'm doing shit for niggas that they homies should do for them. Whoever, nigga. Shit, you should have more jug than me. I'm not from there. I still owe my household to niggas, man. Fuck niggas. Any nigga that got anything bad to ever say about me, homie. Done more real than most. Man, shut your bitch ass up, nigga. Don't rage bait, nigga. I'm glad you said it. Shit, it need to be talked about. If that's what you really own, that's kind of trash, don't you think? If that's how you felt like you was doing it, you want to be a part of it so bad, this is what y'all do. No offense to Barry Gordy, but ask that nigga he ever bought a $5,000 couch to bleed on himself. Hell, even fart on. Nigga, I'm a real nigga, homie. Got me fucked up. I've really mashed in my life, homie. I don't play like that. Y'all better watch who y'all listen to, like I said, nigga. Watch who you listen to in the world. Because the truth really needs no support, homie. Remember niggas was talking about like, man, Sharp had I forgot what they was trying to show, some type of little weird ass Benz. Nigga, I rode S550 the whole motherfucking time on Dub Deuces, nigga. AMG 4matic the whole time till the motherfucking Amazon truck hit it. Guess what? Nigga went pop Range Rover on 6s right after. Nigga, fuck is you talking about? Niggas used to talk crazy about me. I'm like, nigga, what? Wrong nigga. When I watched niggas get their first Benz, nigga, I remember my first beer, nigga, and you wasn't even niggas wasn't even driving their own car, I had their homie driving it. Nigga, don't let me get to talking spicy, boy. I tell the truth. Nigga, I pulled into motherfucking LA, nigga, not even living there riding the AMG through the city. No, you know why niggas trying to play with me? Because they knew I don't gang bang. I'm not a gang member. Now I ain't got 100 niggas running by me, so it was easy to try to press the pimping. That's what it was, homie. I figured that shit out quick. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm the nigga. I'm moving around. People liking me. I'm getting motion. I gotta do my shit. Yeah, niggas don't really like that too much. I get it. You ain't allowed to make more money in a nigga city doing some shit than what they should be from, and they from there. Hell yeah, it's gonna be a problem. I'm just being honest. There's no drag, no bullshit told. That shit crazy. I just don't want people to ever get it fucked up, my nigga. Like straight up, I don't get down like that. I fuck with everybody who I can fuck with. Just didn't know how many users there was around. Like people really need you more than you need them. And once they feel like they don't need you, nigga, shit they done. Man, like, comment, subscribe, man. I got to go. But I want y'all to know, man, I love y'all. The ones that keep it real, homie, you know? And we talked about all that shit already. Go back and go look at it. I love all y'all. Y'all have an amazing morning. Hey, man, get your money. Stay sucker free. Stay sucker ducking. You hear me? I'll catch up with y'all later on.